Kane, Talu, you investigate the kitchen and pantry. There's little that sticks out to either of you. Yvette joins you as you head upstairs. Upstairs takes you all to the upper floor. Lit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of a family with their faces scratched and torn at, obscuring their features. The two children also have their faces obscured. Cradled in the mother's arms is a swaddled baby, its face suffering the same as the others. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls.
DM, how many rooms can we see?
2 rooms are in your line of sight. One of the doors is half open, revealing a library. The other wooden door is fully closed.
Never was much of a reader, but libraries are quite often full of surprises. Or so I've heard.
If what you say is true, then hopefully it's full of good surprises. Let's go and check it out.
Lead the way, gentlemen.
I'll go into the room first.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
Yvette will search the desk.
Roll an investigation check.
That's 10 total.
The desk has several items resting atop it. An oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing no details. The desk drawer is empty except for an iron key.
Talu will be searching through the many bookshelves for any novels or books that stand out.
Very well. The bookshelves hold hundreds of tomes covering a range of topics including history, warfare, politics, culture, and alchemy. There are also several shelves containing signed editions of collected works of poetry and fiction. Though some of them seem to be falling apart, some in worse condition than others.
Talu will take some of the signed editions of collected works of poetry and fiction. The ones that are in good condition, at least.
What are you doing?
It's not like anyone else would be needing it.
I'm going to look around for anything else that stands out.
In that case, roll an investigation or perception check.
Damn, that's a natural one. +3.
Kane, you're distracted by a few books that fall off their shelves. The reason for it is upon you before you can react, a suit of medium armor that brings its fist down upon you. Make a dexterity saving throw to dodge.
With advantage because danger sense. 14 total.
You narrowly dodge, the armor's fist mere inches from your skin. Everyone please roll initiative. Kane, roll with disadvantage. Okay, that's sorted. Talu, you're up first.
Keeping as far back as I can, I'll launch a small mote of fire at the armor. 7 to hit. Nope. For my bonus action, I'll give Yvette Bardic Inspiration.
Why, thank you, Talu.
No problem, Yvette.
The hulking set of animated armor has set its gaze on you, Kane. It attempts to pummel you with both of its fists. Only one of its fists connect, punching you square in the face, blood seeping from your nose and lip.
Diving over and behind the desk, Yvette draws her bow, focusing on her target before an arrow soars across the distance. That's 19 to hit. Landing and piercing a weak spot in the armor's leg, Yvette watches it nearly stumble as the attack connects. Its movement speed is also reduced by 10 because of my bow mastery.
Whatever the reason for your existence, it's going to regret it forever once I'm through with you. Kane's eyes go bloodshot as he rages, recklessly swinging his greatsword. That would be a miss, but the Gray's ability lets me deal some damage. Plus rage damage. The armor definitely felt that as Kane returns its gaze, his irises darkening.
The armor hears a discordant melody in its mind as Talu casts a spell, psychic magic driving into its mind.
The animated armor seems unaffected by your spell, Talu.
Oh dear. I guess I'll bestow Bardic Inspiration to Kane before moving further away then.
Kane gives Talu a concise nod of appreciation.
The animated armor flicks one of its hands, a blade appearing in it before the sword hovers mid-air, casually floating towards you, Talu. The armor goes for you again, Kane. Natural 1 and a 17. One of its fists bash into you again, Kane. However, afterwards, the armor loses its balance and falls prone with a loud crash. Talu, the animated flying sword lunges for you. Its movements are swift and precise. Blood is drawn as it slashes you, its metal blade glowing slightly.
Yvette fires another arrow, her aim steady. She calls upon Talu's bardic inspiration as she takes her shot, her arrow embedding itself into another vulnerable area of the armor.
Natural 20. Now I've got you, you son of a bitch. Kane flourishes his blade with one hand before bringing it down on the armor with an invigorating roar.
With Kane's roar filling the air, the animated armor is no more, its metal limbs simply separating as if whatever was holding it together is now non-existent. The metal begins to rust and corrode. The flying sword remains, however.
Toulouse's hands are enveloped in arcane lightning as he attempts to strike the flying sword, zapping the damn thing. He then retreats back the way he came towards the others.
The flying sword hovers still, trailing after you, Talou. It swipes at you again, missing completely this time.
Getting up and over the desk, Yvette draws and propels another shot.
Kane rushes over to Talou, greatsword raised. Oh my God, another natural 20.
Kane, your greatsword cleaves it in half, the metal chinking upon impact. Both halves of the sword are sent reeling in separate directions, disintegrating as they do so.
Holy gods, that was close.
We now return downstairs to Philandira. What are you up to?
Philandira is meditating, taking a short rest.
Your meditation is somewhat disrupted as your mind explodes in a sensation of tingles and unfamiliar energy. You open your eyes. Thick black waters as far as your eyes can see. The sky is pitch black, blood trailing through it like a psychedelic art piece. Thick fog obscures the horizon. Then a voice booms from nowhere yet everywhere simultaneously.
Speak, my pet. Explain yourself.
You? Last time I heard you was before I sailed to Valissar.
So you did. I reached out benevolently twice since then. Yet you resisted. Why?
Because neither of those times were ideal. I was occupied.
You know that you can reach out to me in turn. Several times were most opportune. I will tolerate it this once.
Why am I here?
You have a task set before you. This Tynan you've been sniffing after. He has something most valuable that you are to retrieve from me. Until the completion of this retrieval, he is to remain alive.
That bastard, why not just give me more specifics of what you need retrieved? I didn't flee from him and his friends only to...
Cease. You procure all the information you require from Tynan himself in the Hemlock Swamp. Now, return and find yourself reinvigorated.
Just as quickly as you found yourself here, you're back in the dining room of the manor, your short rest is completed, and you've leveled up as have the rest of you. Your mind still tingles, but much less than before. In fact, it buzzes with newfound power and possibilities. Your patron's doing, undoubtedly.
Excellent. I'll grab my weapon and go find the others.
Very well. Yvette, Talou and Kane, you all emerge from the library once you regain your bearings. Philandira comes into view just then.
There she is, the drow of the hour. Where have you been? Find anything nice?
I've been meditating and ascertained Tynan's exact location.
Interesting. How did you come to learn of it?
I'm a lady of many talents and resources.
Talents, yes. Resources? I doubt that.
You would doubt me. It's not as if your resources got us far when it comes to Tynan.
Watch it, Philandira.
You know, it's true.
Yvette's eyes flash bright for a moment.
All right, enough ladies. Whoever this Tynan guy is, you have his location. End of. Now let's finish searching through this place. Listen up. Everybody gather round. We're about to wrap this up and dive deep. We ain't budging an inch till we find what we need. So let's roll up those sleeves and get to work.